It's hard enough to get humans to understand what you want sometimes, but teaching a computer to understand what you want is surprisingly easy in 2020. It's super important that the AI understands what we want so that it doesn't do things that we don't want to happen. AI safety first, guys. So how can we do this? Well, this problem falls under the world of natural language processing. It's understanding human language. Now, there are a lot of smart people that have made a huge amount of progress already. In the spirit of open source software, today we're going to be looking at a PyTorch intent recognition implementation. And if you don't know what that means, don't worry, I didn't either. If you're a nerd like me and want to look at the code, it's in the description. This isn't my code, full disclosure, the credit's down there too. Essentially, what we need to do is teach a computer the types of phrases that correspond with their categories. We are going to code exactly what Tony Stark said and a couple of other phrases into this intent.json file. This is just a list of types of intent, types of way that we might be able to say hello to our Jarvis system. We now need to turn these phrases into something that the computer can actually understand, because the computer doesn't understand human language, it understands numbers. So we need to convert these into numbers. A common way to do this is word embeddings. It's a way of turning words into numbers based on their similarity to each other. We end up with just lists of numbers. Each one of these lists represents one of the sentences we gave the computer at the beginning. These lists are iterated over by the neural network. The neural network's job is to try and identify patterns within these sentences and then try and use what it's learned to predict which intent corresponds to which sentence. You can see that after a couple of minutes of training on just a MacBook Pro, this AI has got really good at predicting things that we gave it. You can see that the AI is classifying this sentence as a wake-up command, and at this point we could use it to trigger a voice command, we could use it to trigger an email update or anything that we want. And that is intent classification. Hopefully I didn't go too fast, and if you're interested in the code, you can get it down below. But what could we do with this now? Well, one of the reasons I chose this route was so that we could import what we see in the films into the system. There are famous lines and famous interactions that Tony has with Jarvis that basically make up Jarvis's personality. And if we're really going to build Jarvis in real life, we want his personality to be in there. To teach Jarvis a new skill or how to trigger a new skill, all we would have to do is add more intents to our intents.json file. Thank you for watching. Make sure if you need some help to check out the Discord server, which is linked down below. There's loads of people there who are excellent at coding. Oh, and also please don't forget to subscribe, hit that bell icon so that you know when the next episode of Building Jarvis in Real Life comes out, which should be next Monday. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.